Hey guys, welcome to the weekly MCS show. Today we're gonna give you guys an opportunity to win a double barrel shotgun. Pretty much the one of a kind shotgun. Pretty much the only shotgun out there in the market right now. But today you gonna get a chance to win it for free. All you have to do is beat the challenge, and the challenge is I'm gonna give you a code and all you have to do is go to a website, punch in the code, check the product out, and they're going to zero out the price. And if you're the first to do it, you are the winner. Last week, Benjamin Castillo, he's on right now. He's the winner last week. There were two people that did it. Ben beat him to the punch. So this week, I made the code a little bit more complex so it won't happen again. They actually beat the system last week. Two people actually go and boom, put the code at the same time. And the system actually allow both people to pass through. One person did not select a shipping method, so they end up not winning. But at the same time, the second person was the secondary. I know that by having which person came in first by the timestamp. But so this week you have a chance to win a double barrel shotgun, and we're gonna be doing a giveaway every week from now until we run out of stuff to give out. So next week I'm gonna give out a TPM1. So you guys looking for a TPM1? This is the giveaway for next week. Really awesome pistol just came in. Of course, you get the black one. Awesome pistol. You have a Glock 17 or any of those Glock holster you already have, Kydex, Safari Land, any of those holster you will able to use that holster you have. It's really awesome pistol. I believe a lot of people have been asking if they can change out the rear sight into a fiber optic rear sight. Uh, I'm not 100% sure they are set screw or secure screw down here. I'm pretty sure you can do it if you really want to. I have not gotten a correct one to actually test it. So next week, you guys want to check it out. A chance to win this pistol for today. Today, this is up for grab. This is the double barrel shotgun. The press a little bottom lever right here, a pop up, the two bridge. You can bridge load it. Shoots any 6-8 caliber projectile. Some people ask if they can use the shape rounds. First strike, the answer is yes, you can. However, you may want to reduce down the grommet. There's a grommet fitting right there. It fits really tight. So if you put a first strike in there, it may have too much friction and going to reduce down velocity for you. But if you're not, you can go ahead and go for it. Velocity wise, they shoot about 200 feet per second. It is a lot of fun shooting, kind of like the Pirate back in the days. If you are looking for a pistol, I'm sorry, double barrel shotgun air, 12-gram cylinder inside pistol grip right here. Its cylinder holds about 50 shots, so you get plenty of juice. We're looking to do an all shotgun game, just like the one we did last month with not last month, just only 2 weeks ago. We did an all revolver game. So it's really one of the best one. I'm pretty everyone who showed up loved it because they get to use the same marker as everybody else. This is a pistol right here. I mean, the revolver that we used 2 weeks ago. People love it because everyone using the same product, same caliber, same playing field. There's really no disparity on okay, my equipment is better, yours is better. It's none of that. Same exact system, and you have to load too. So each cylinder right here can hold 6 shots, and each person gets about the max capacity and carry is about 10. A lot of fun since you are not competing against equipment. You just compete with skills. We doing a 5-on-5 competition, single elimination. So the team that won was Macbeth Samurai. They did a wonderful job at being a competition that one. So no more for this year. I think there gonna be no more event. It's December already, so we're not gonna do any more event. But we are doing an event in January in the same location, Giant Paintball Sport Park. I believe it's January 12 or I'm sorry 17. We're looking about that month right there, and then there is the February event. We're looking to do an all shotgun event somewhere between February and March. We have not gotten a correct final date yet, but we're looking to set a date for it. David, good to see you. Next, good to see you. Robert, good to see you. So East Coast, not yet. I right now we pretty much strapped in at the location right here. We're still trying to settle in. This entire year we've been having so busy settle in from the move, and the next couple of months we just focus on getting the store be up and running. It is almost done, but it's not to the full um, level that we want to set it up, build a lot of guns, set some cool stuff up. So this entire this first quarter of 2020, we are going to do is focus on getting the store. Once we have that, we're going to able to do expand out the game. That's why I'm trying to be really active on the local scene, able to go to these local games. They're like about 40 minutes from where we are, so it's easy for me just to load a van up and then go up there, support the players and grow the community. And with that settling, then able to travel and do more events out the East Coast and Midwest and West. So hopefully, it is allow us to do that and bring all the games out there to you guys. So we're going to do. There's a lot of MacFed game out there already. There's a monthly MacFed M4 game almost every week now. So many events. So we want to do unique event where players actually compete for a prize or compete for to see where they're at in the skills, as opposed to just having a scenario where you shoot each other. We look into the all pistol games or all certain type of setup, so that way players got to see the different type of games that are out there, that rather than just doing the regular MFOX stuff. Yeah, Rob, good to see you. So I'm gonna the rules, okay? So just to make sure everyone understand the rules on the competition, on the contest, on winning this shotgun today. Number one, I'm gonna give you guys a code. I'm gonna flash on a card, and you probably want to write it down or capture the screen, whichever you want to do. And you go to a website, you add the shotgun to your shopping cart, go to checkout, punch in the code, and complete the checkout. The first person who redeemed the code will win because you don't have to pay for it. If you're doing afterward, it's gonna say this code has been used, you can't use it. And then finally, you have to select a shipping method other than $5. You know it's gonna cost more than $5 to ship this to you. So I already get this with you giveaway, so you won't want me to cover shipping for you too. But if you have an order, we can ship together with your order. Say you place an order, and then we can ship this whatever other stuff that you have. That way you can save some shipping. But on that is the rules. So if you happen not to follow that, it might go to somebody else. Just to let you know. All right, Rob. All right, I'm gonna give you guys a few moments to get people settled in, so that way, before I do the code, uh, great, great product coming out this coming year. So many, there's still a lot of pistol coming out. This other one right here, this is a Smith and Wesson version. All this new stuff coming out. I think we're gonna pretty soon doing an all pistol game, all 43 caliber and 50 caliber. If you have any type of pistol, small arms, you're definitely able to bring it out. Maybe small arms and the shotgun, so you can use both limit ammo. And like I said, it's all skill rather than having a high capacity when you play with against people who have a hopper. They're doing 30 rounds per second and just dump it in, and play with 20 rounds magazine, shooting first strike, shooting round ball, and disparity in what you can afford to shoot or what your equipment capable of. Some people have $1,500 guns, some people have like $150 guns, some people have some in between. So like I said, this full spectrum of equipment. Sometimes players feel that they're not really having fun because they're outgunned, out equipped. They're not using the high end ammo that reach to the long range. So where we come in is where we're gonna do some specialized game where everyone's using similar or the same equipment. So you can just have a great time in that sense where you are playing same playing field and all skills, right? So that's where we come in. Uh, that's definitely where we're heading at. because there's enough M4 game out there already, so we're gonna grow it. Plus, trying to get equipment out to people. So last game that we did, the Opposite Ink War 10, every player who came out received this revolver. Of course, it's part of registration, but they get to go home with one of these pistols to keep and to use as a backup or for use at the next event. So it's really, really awesome way for us to kind of grow the sport and putting more equipment in players' hand. I really like that. So next game, what we're doing, we have not set a date yet, but we are looking to do an all shotgun game. So every player who came out, registered player, get a shotgun to take home as a backup, as a giveaway. Some people use it for shooting flies, bees, hornet. They load with some salt, put a little swap in the front, put a bunch of salt in, boom, shoot. It's just gonna blast out this wasp or the hornet, whatever the pest you want to shoot at. But not recommended, but some people do. That's another way of using it. All right, guys, bring it to the east. Of course, Rob, we are looking to grow MagFed, grow the sport, grow the community. Gonna get us into this new location, kind of strap us down, build a new store, get that up and running, and then of course we're gonna start migrate down into the slowly out to East Coast, bring more games for you guys. All right, so for this week, here you guys go. Here's the code. Like I said, I made it a little more complex on the code last week. Like I said, I made it too easy, and two people actually did at the same time. They actually beat the system. So don't be alarmed when you see the code being a little bit complex. Okay, so here goes. Here's the code. All right, guys. Hope you got that code. So, if you want to win, I can tell when someone actually won. Gonna give my phone here a little ding, and let me know that someone has made the winning mark on it. So, uh, good luck to all of you who are competing for this awesome, awesome, awesome shotgun. There are more versions coming out. There are a couple different companies that are making shotgun, and a bunch of new products are coming out for this 2020. And hopefully, we're able to grow the sport by leap and bound this coming year. The TEHDP, it is 68 caliber. So this little guy right here is 68 caliber. There is an HD That's the home defense version. It's also coming out. They've been working on it. It's high velocity, though. It's not real for game. It is shooting at about 450 feet per second. This little guy right here is shooting at about 200 feet per second. You can. A lot of people ask, can you increase the velocity on this? The answer is yes, you can. There is a velocity restrictor in the valve. You have to go in and remove that restrictor out. Once you restrict that out, this um, shotgun will go up velocity drastically. I don't recommend it, but a lot of people do ask, can you do it? The answer yes. I took it apart a couple of times, and I tell you, it is not easy R&R. It gonna take, it's a 5 hours project if you are a novice. If you are an advanced tinkler, um, technically inclined, I would say a solid hour to R&R, remove and reassemble. But if you're not a good tinkler and you're not really technically inclined, I would recommend that not do it unless you are um, not um, I don't recommend it altogether. So it's I took it apart. It took me a little time to put together. So it's quite intricate. The little screws, little part, little spring. It is an adventure in itself. So if you are a good at taking things apart, do it. A lot of people do will like to have the high velocity version. We're working on it. Hopefully, we're able to offer the whole thing for you guys. But for the time being, only 200 feet per second. I believe this is 11 joules version. If you open up the text to about 20, I think 15 or 20. I'm sorry, about 17 joules. Gotta get my number straight, but I don't remember. But you can push up to about 250 feet per second. So something like this, look into it if you want to do that. I know a lot of people ask about a high velocity version, but we're not offering at the moment only the 200 feet per second, the low velocity. However, this little guy right here has the ability for you to do that. Let's see. Somebody proclaimed that they won. All right, let's see. Give me a second. Let me check on my little snazzy phone here. Let's see who's the winner. Oh, congratulations. Roberto Rodriguez out of Antonio, Texas. Congratulations, buddy. Um, Glad you did it. I know it wasn't. I know it wasn't easy to do. It takes some skill to do it. It was really more complicated code. I did it intentionally so that way no two-person can do it at the same time. Last week, like I said, I did it, and two people actually boom. One did it before the other, and they didn't select the right shipping item, but you did it, buddy. Congratulations. Next week, again, I'm going to do the same thing a couple of times so that way we got to hang on this contest until we come up with a new one. So next week, if you guys up for it, this is up for. Oh, by the way, just want to remind you guys, only one win per year. So if you win this year, you can't win again until next year. When is next year? January 1st. So it's a full fiscal year, not a calendar year. Fiscal year from January um, to December. A calendar year is not when you mark off from calendar to calendar. So if you are having this pistol right here and you are doing um, a chance to win this pistol, it is next week. The TPM one, this black version right here. Um, like I said, each week I'm trying to give you guys something, and hopefully I get put together something nice for you guys on Christmas week, which it's gonna be. I think Christmas Day is actually on Wednesday of this year. Oh boy, I don't know if I'll be in town for that, but if I am in town, I'll do something great on Christmas Day. Christmas Eve is only 20 on Wednesday. Let me double check my trusty phone calendar here. It is 26. Ooh, yeah, it is. So Christmas Day is on 25th. It's gonna be on Wednesday. Hopefully I'll be in town. Unless my wife's dragged me out of town doing something with the family. If not, if I'm in town, I'll do a show and do some incredible prize on that day. But don't take my word for it. I mean, uh, don't quote me for that. I'm not sure I'm gonna be in town for that. I'll let you guys know on Christmas Eve on Tuesday if I'll be in town for that. If not, I'll let you know. I'm gonna have the show on that Wednesday. All right, congratulations, buddy. I hope you guys have a chance to win this every week. You have a chance to win something. Not much on the product side. Still crank out some really cool, awesome product for you guys. In the next couple weeks, though, I do have this new product coming out for it's a body kit, and it's kind of almost universal. It works on pretty much all the marker out there. It is compatible to the T15, TMC, Music, 468, all the Tactical stuff. It's just a body kit to make it look cool. The submachine gun look. Been working on it for about a couple months. Finally, we got done with it. So as soon as everything's in place, I will post it for you guys to check it out. Okay, need to win something before the new year. Yeah. So if you guys want to win again, of course, you gotta win before the end of the year, so that way the new year you can hit again. So just to clear, you could only have one win a year. That way you're making room for another person to win. You can't hoard all the good stuff, right? Gotta just share the love a little bit. All right, guys. That's pretty much it for the show for this week. Next week I'll bring up something cool for you guys to check out. Been super busy with the holiday, trying to get the shopping done, trying to get the kids into the right place. I'm pretty sure you guys doing the same. So I wish you guys a happy holiday, and hopefully I'll see you guys at an event or see you at the field sometimes in the future. If you guys need me, give me a shout. I can be reached at ktmcsus.com, or go to the site mcsus.com. Just hitting the chat button. If I don't get on, you just leave me a little message there that, hey, KT, something, something, something. And as soon as I have a chance, I'll reply back to you. If not, hit me on Facebook. YouTube is not the best to get a hold of me, but the easiest way to get a hold of me is actually email me, or get through a chat. That's probably the easiest way to send a message to me, and I'll make sure to get back to you. If you don't hear from me within like 48 hours, something, maybe the message lost in cyberspace somewhere. So if you don't mind, hit me again, so that way I make sure to respond to your message. All right, guys. I appreciate all of you guys being part of the show. I think the YouTube platform is a little more stable than the YouTube. I mean, than the Facebook. The Facebook a little bit of a fuzzy sometimes, and the stream wasn't that clear. I think the last week the stream much more. The quality of the videos much better than the Facebook. So that's why I'm trying, moving the show into Facebook rather than, I'm sorry, moving the show to YouTube rather than Facebook. I like the Facebook aspect because your the communication a lot easier. You can message. Also, the sharing is a lot easier too. The YouTube, that's what they do, right? They do the video. So here we are. That's why the video is much better. All right, guys, thank you so much for being part of the show. I hope to see you guys next week, and uh, good luck to all you guys out there. Take care, guys. Enjoy your weekend.